Hey guys, welcome back to more Let's Play Rogue Galaxy. Well, last time we managed to make our way off of Zerard, recruit a new party member, and we even remembered to turn on active chat again so we could talk and hear a little bit about these characters that haven't been in our party either in a while, or in the case of Lilica, at all. We have a new shop here in town, so let's take a look at this. Tri-heals we can now buy if you're interested in them. I wouldn't recommend it because we're going to need a lot of money for what I actually want to do. Tri-charge, I'm going to pick up one. I don't want to spend a lot of money. Elixirs, you would assume, you know, it's a full HP and AP restoration. You would think that these would be rare over the course of the game. No, don't worry about that. We will be finding plenty of these. Strength stars. You need a platinum license in order to buy these. Strength stars are basically like a separate buff that stacks alongside with things like Drunken Burst. Meaning that they are incredibly good, incredibly valuable, which is why we can't get it without a platinum license. What's a platinum license? Something we will not be getting for a while. Same with Guardians here. This boosts our defense. We need some of each of these for the flow as well. So I am working my way toward the platinum license, but it's gonna be a while. Let's see if we can move the thing properly. We got things in development. We've got a Ridge Crusher, which we've already seen. White Lightning for Zegram, which we do not need. And nothing else in that shop that we actually need. I had something listed in my notes. What was I gonna buy here? Yeah, I was gonna buy stuff. You could buy, you know what? I'll buy one elixir just so that I have it. I really don't want to spend too much money. I have a lot of things to buy, and I want to show you the important things to buy first. Draxel hasn't been all that active lately. That's the other country that they're at war at. Yeah, there you go. They made sure it made sense. War's been going on for a long frickin' time. Make sure we talk to everyone.
Things flying around.
No. I don't want to buy your picture of Mio. Whatever that is. Some rubies. Admiral's gone missing. Yeah, we heard something about that last time. What was his name? Bernage, I think it was? Admiral Bernage. All right, we have fast forward so that we can go faster because the movement is so slow. Protecting the peace, huh? Anybody gonna pop into here? No. Okay. That's the thing with the draw distances. You basically have to run all the way into corners to see if there's anything there to interact. Sure? Do I get paid for it?
So this is the planet Filio and the others yearn for.
You want to go visit somewhere exotic, huh? It's nice kind of hearing the different perspectives from our characters, even if they repeat themselves a lot. That's a unique, whatever you are, fish person. Lost your wallet. Keep an eye on your belongings, huh? Probably not a bad idea. But then again, I'm from the future. Don't listen to me.
Look at all the people.
Yeah, with what we saw on Jerica and the amount of people that we saw, it doesn't even match up with the amount of houses that we could go into in that one village. But you would assume that there would be more than one village. Something about Insectron. We heard something about Insectron when we were on Jerica, actually. Had one guy take a whole lot more than expected. Are you a salesman? Different in the big city, huh? Trendy? It's from another planet. I don't think you'd get it.
The back alleys have the best shopping.
Do they now? Before I actually go this way, something about Datron. He's making a ship, huh? Cool. Mio is a singer. I was starting to get the impression last time. I don't want to know where this goes, do I? Entrance is open to the public. This guy is important to talk to. Information is added to the info edge. The info edge is something I've basically ignored all game and will continue to ignore pretty much all game because it's unnecessary. And I talk to that instead of the person in the public. It supports the economy. The info edge is the item that we had basically from the start of the game. We use it. It just pops up all of the same information. Actually, I don't think it's all the same information. It's similar information to what's in the help menu. But yeah, so there's information in there if you want to read up about it. I am not particularly interested in doing so, but the option's there if you are so inclined to do so. So this Datron thing seems to be a factory for making ships. I can actually continue to go in that direction, but I'm not going to at the moment. And you will find out why in a moment. So very happy with your crew here. Does this have to be a trend in every RPG ever made? There's always somebody waiting by a fountain for their significant other, and they're never there. Yeah, Admiral Benarge. The peace emissary, huh? Who would spread that indeed?
Ah, the hustle and bustle of cities.
You're wanting to know why everything seems to have stopped. They make other things other than ships. Okay. That was only partially right. Bought Mio's picture. It's someone who looks like her. Why would you buy a picture of someone? Save point. And shop. This guy is going to be important for a large chunk of the game, actually. We come back to talk to this guy more than once. All right, strength stars. He actually sells them. We are going to buy everything he has, which is 2. Same with the guardian spheres. We only need 2 for the entirety of the flow across the whole game. So that's all we need of those. I don't tend to use them in battle, so they're there. Stealth pills are basically like repels from the Pokemon games. It doesn't exactly work the same way. Later on in the game, you get a shield that has the same effect and it's permanent. But the problem is it only applies to weak enemies. Again, just like in Pokemon. But they have to be quite a bit weaker than you. If they're in and around the level you're supposed to be at an area, it doesn't work. So in that sense, it's not the most useful thing in the world. But if you want them as a kind of a safety measure, you can pick them up. I'm going to avoid them because I don't need too many. Let's see here. I know I wanted to buy one of these. Okay, just going over my notes real quick on how many of each thing I want to buy. The O3 CPU. We don't need too many of them yet, but we are going to want them for too long. They're infinite stock here, so we can come back and grab them later. But for now, I believe we need 11 of these for the flow and 3 of them for the factory. Nano memory, we need 8 of these. I believe those are only for the factory. The bane of my existence, we need 9 Revela alloy for the flow and 46 for the factory. This game doesn't like me. We have the divine bull. We don't have that yet. Never mind. I'm looking at my spreadsheet again instead of the actual page there. At the previous shop, we could have bought the strength stars, and we bought some already here. those, we need 10 of those for the flow over the course of the game. Only 2 of that Guardian Sphere, as I mentioned, and Divine Protection, which don't remember seeing there, even though according to my spreadsheet, it's supposed to be there. There's supposed to be, oh God, I already put it away because I was thinking 14 of them. My brain does not function. All right, yeah, so we need a lot of these over the game. I am going to pick up the 5 that are available now. If you don't have the money for it, don't worry about it right now. It's not critical yet. It will be later. What else am I supposed to buy? Where's my shopping list? We don't have... That's the wrong shopping list. That's also the wrong shopping list. Where was I in my notes? All right. We need the Gaia Bow. We need 2 of these. The only thing that you absolutely have to pick up is the weapons that I am recommending. The items you do not need yet, I recommend picking up strength stars and the CPUs, but you don't have to have them. The nano memory is unlimited. We can always come back and get them. I believe this is only for the factory, so I'm going to hold that off until later. Don't need it right now. What else did I need here? I think that's it from this shop. So yeah, there's other things here. We don't need them, so I'm just going to pass on that for now. The Galaxy Corporation is up there. We're going to avoid that for now. Make sure that you've activated that save point because we are going to be warping around. This place is not unsettling, it's fucking gigantic. And I don't want to walk around if I don't have to, so I am going to be teleporting around, if at all possible, anytime I can. People seem to come from all over, huh? The prison. We got some information there as well. Well, let's go to the prison. Why not?
Is this some kind of back road?
It's not like there's anything wrong. You know, it's not like we've done anything wrong. We're pirates, but they didn't arrest us on sight, so I'm guessing we're probably fine.
Is that the corporation?
But we are going to throw on fast forward because it takes forever to get through here.
Look at all the people.
There aren't any people. I was ignoring them all in the back alley.
Never saw any place like this.
Look a bit, Hag. This is the west side. Manager of the prison. Mountain of a man, huh? Interesting. Grab some treasure chests, some lapis, and a tri-heal.
Don't fall behind, okay?
We have a new shop. You'll notice how there's a specific theme for shops in the city. Terrible. Absolutely terrible advice. All right, we have a shark we're buying stuff from. Cool. Stamina extract, if you need any of these, they're unlimited here. Paralysis cures, antidotes, divine healing. Like I said, I think we needed 14 of these. Zeranium, Ezerium, rubies, mellow bananas. We've got enough of those. Hard candy. I'm going to pick up a few of these just to have them on hand. We don't need any of the beans. But yeah, if you're low on things, make sure to have a couple, 2, 3 of them laying around so that you can use them on the flow. For these 2, you don't need to worry. Those won't be on the flow. Those are strictly for factory later. In fact, let me look at my notes on that. So yeah, we'll need 12 of the hard candies. And now that we can finally buy a decent amount of rubies, we need 15 of them for the flow and 5 of them for the factory. The Ezerium we need 16 of, but they're only for the factory, and 23 Zeranium, again, only for the factory. That's about it that we need out of this area for now. There's not too much else that we need here, so let's leave you alone. Continue looking through the rest of the city.
Feeling good.
Why? Because I'm not wearing any clothes and I've got like leaves or feathers decorating me. Yeah. When I was a kid, I'm pretty sure this was the only costume I got for Jaster, and I wore it for the rest of the game. Apparently, this place has got thugs. Okay. Meow. All right, so what else do we have down here? There is another shop. There are a couple of shops on either end of the city. Okay. You keep leaving that. Fearsome jail run by a fearsome innkeeper, or jailkeeper, whatever he said. Impossible to escape from the prison. No way out of there. Well, then I better not screw up and get myself thrown into prison. Wrong place for sightseeing. Now, you can't go in there, but you can see there's a save point in it. Let's take that information and go to the next shop. Well, I'm not nervous about buying weapons. I would like to buy more weapons. Definitely fascinating. What can we buy here? What do I need from this weapon shop here? I need... where are they? Flaming air. I need 2 of these. I believe. Yes, 2 flaming air. Go. And I missed some. That's all I need to actually buy while I'm here. Again, you'll never need to buy any ancient scrolls. Don't bother. It's not worth it. We'll find all we need. But yeah, there's a lot of weapons here if you still need any of them. A lot of them here are things that we've already been able to equip for quite some time due to all of the combining that we've done. Star Edge's slimy, Shining Blazon, which was an upgrade from something else that we had. Burning Blaster, we had the normal version of this. Just like we've seen a lot of these things already. So it's kind of, you kind of see from the perspective of someone doing all the combining that, yeah, you're going to see a lot of those in the shops as is. But combining them is usually cheaper. Now, did I get all of my items over here? That's the east side map.
Is this the way to the Galaxy Corporation?
Now, I am missing an item. And I am blind on where I'm supposed to get it again. I know it's around here somewhere.
So this is the planet Filio and the others yearn for.
And I'm pretty sure I had issues finding it. There it is. I don't know why I have issues finding this, but I'm pretty sure I did this in my test run too. That's an important one to pick up. Again, it's another weapon, so we're going to need that. Yeah, make sure, yeah, find all the weapons, buy all the weapons, everything you need to do. Once you've done that, hit the transporter, teleport, and go back to Main Street. And from Main Street, we turn on fast forward and still go really slow. That's one thing that this game really needs, is it needs a run.
Is this some kind of back road?
Faster movement system. One of the things I really appreciated about Stellar Blade is it has a run speed, a walk speed, which is still relatively, fast. And then it's got a super run speed when you're in giant areas. Like there's 2 really large areas in that game. And by large, I mean like nothing like this, not with straight areas. It's a big, wide open area. And with those big, wide open areas, there's a third speed. If you're running for, I think it's like 5 seconds, it goes into hyperspeed and you move way faster. It's a lot easier to traverse the entire area that way. I wish this game had something like that because the movement speed is way too slow.
So this is the
Right.
planet Filio and the others yearn
Got
for.
some geo hands there. That will be important. We've got Retro Boom. Save that for later. Willerser? I don't know what that is, but okay. You say so. I will submit to your knowledge on the fact. You got tired of it, did you? What do we got up here? Hey, treasure. Hey, the Earth Key does something. There's another level 1 there.
Let's keep going.
And what do we got in this shop here? I don't need to buy anything else. Just take a look. So yeah, you can get some more elixirs here if you really need them. But this is kind of one of them here. Let's take a look here. We need 18 wake up drops, 24 hot breath, 4 electrolysis, 6 CO2 powder, 14 divine healing. We need 2 for the flow and 1 for the factory. And for the pressure pump, we need 3. And again, we already talked about the O3 CPU. We need 11 for the flow, 3 for the factory. We need 8 nano memory for the factory. Iron cube. Am I still on the right ones? Because I am looking at a totally different screen. I am. Look at that. I can read things. This is amazing. We need 18 of them for the flow and 21 for the factory. Iron board. We need 12 for the flow and 59 for the factory because this game hates me. Carbon alloy. 6 for the flow, 27 for the factory. And that's everything that's available right now. The carbon alloy, I want to pick up these as well because I'm going to need them, if not right now, before too long. These are unlimited, so I'm not going to worry too much about picking up too many. I'll grab 1 of each, just so that I have them on hand. Again, if it's only factory, we don't really need it right now. The pressure pumps, I believe I wanted to grab those while I was here. I'm going to pick up 1. And then I am going to grab both of these, if I remember correctly. It's on my list of things to pick up. Actually, it's not. I thought it was on my list. But yeah, we are going to need them for the flow. So I'm just going to pick them up so that I have them. I think that pretty much covers all the shopping here. Again, you don't need to go over the top. You're an inventor, are you? I'm here to pique your creativity, huh? Doesn't often work, and you should probably choose something else. They're still talking about this problem that they haven't really specified all that much. Let's go do this one first.
Let's keep this pace up.
But we're not going very fast. Inspired. It's a second person who's been inspired to create, huh? Supposed to come and buy something. Mentally misplaced just what it was supposed to be. Going back for the shopping list, you're trying to remember. This is very relatable for me because I'll sit there and it's like, I went upstairs to get something and I'll forget what it is by the time I get upstairs. And I'll sit there and go, I figure it out, or do I have to go back downstairs to retrace my steps to figure out what the bloody hell I was trying to get? My brain does not function very well at this point. All right, we have another weapon shop, but we actually don't need to pick up all that much from it. In fact, we don't need anything at all. But just note that it's here. We can buy a lot of the things that we were already building. The Cosmic Talismans, the Aqua Slashers, that's a different baton. It's weaker than the one that I have. But a lot of them are similar or the same. And yeah. Interesting. We have a weapon for a character that we do not have. Curious. All right, what else do we have over here?
Is this the way to the Galaxy Corporation?
No. You've come to the wrong place. Well, nuts. We're busy right now. You can't go in there. Well, shit. There's a save point in there, too. The second area at the end of one of these paths that we've seen a save point and not been able to interact with. I wonder if there's more to do on this planet than just getting our visa.
Be careful. I sense something strange.
Really? What is it? Get another save point. That'll be important. This is the Insectron Stadium. Gotta buy a license if you want to compete. It's expensive and we're not doing it yet, so nope, we're not doing that.
We're not on the wrong path, are we?
Yes, we are. Quiet. This place is packed. What do you say? I don't know. The jungles are indeed full of bugs. Sectron goods and bait here. What do we have here? We can buy the next level of traps and cages. Again, way too expensive. We can't afford that stuff right now. They sell battlefield feed and feed formula, neither of which we will ever use. And we have smoked newt. I am going to pick up these because I want them for using on the flow. In fact, I should probably pull up the list so that we know what we're getting ourselves into here. Where are we on the list? The smoked newt. We need 16 for the flow and 3 of them for the factory. And I'm not looking at that screen, so I can't see what it says. There we go. All right, electric eel. We need 17 for the flow and 8 for the factory. Diamond, we need 20 for the flow and 16 for the factory. Ruby, we need 15 and 5. Lapis lazuli, we need 14 and 7. Firestone, we need 11. I believe those are exclusively for the factory, if I remember correctly. 6 dark onyx. Again, those are for the factory. 29 Sanchez fruit for the flow. 15 bananas for the flow. 16 pieces of sticky gum for the flow. Gross. 12 pieces of hard candy for the flow. 21 Yago milk for the flow. 4 coffee beans. 4 pirates grogs, which is why you don't really need to go out of your way to get them, like I was on Jaraika there. What else we got here? Think that's it. I was behind one on all of those, wasn't I? Oh well, something will only be available later. Whatever, not a big deal. All right, so yeah, we have 5 of those. We have a couple of those. Sticky gum, we're gonna want to pick up 3 of those. I don't know if it's exactly 3 that we need, but I want to have some on hand so I can keep moving on with the area. I don't need any more of those right now, or those. I don't really have the money to buy these right now, so I'm going to hold off. As long as you have a few on hand, you should be good. And the eel, I'm going to pick up 3 of those because I'm going to need them for the flow. All right. But yeah, the entirety of Insectron happens here.
Is this?
Hey, it's you again. So you're gonna be in the Insectron tournament, huh?
This is the Insectron Stadium?
It's Little Ash Ketchum.
Nice place.
It's the hottest competition in the galaxy right now. Oh yeah, the other day, I found a great insector on Jerica. Thanks to it, I've gotten as far as the D-rank champion. Pretty cool, huh?
Really? Well, that's great.
First, you gotta start at the bottom, E-rank, and work your way up. I'll see you in the D-rank finals.
All right, then. You better watch out.
Just make sure you get to D-rank before I get too old and have to retire, okay?
Little shit.
Anyway, I'll be waiting for you. Make sure to train some good insectors. See ya!
Well, he is right. You can get some good insectors on Jerica. I just don't think he went to the place that you can actually get the good ones. Not if he got back alive, anyway. Players come and compete. Yeah, we will not be doing this until, I believe it's... How did I set it up where I was going to start? I think I was going to start it in Chapter 8, if I remember correctly. There's an outside area with some very, very flat-looking, quote-unquote, sprites that you cannot interact with, but they are there spectating. Talk to some of these people. You like to breed insectors. Yeah, like I said, it's basically Pokemon, but a less fun version of Pokemon. I'm not going to participate yet. I have much to do and not enough money to start this yet. Good for you, kid. Yeah, you need the license. We do not have the license. I can't afford to buy all that stuff. And I really don't want to do any of that stuff quite yet. There's no point in half-assing it. You might as well just do it all if you're going to do it. And I'm not going to do it like all in one sitting or anything like that, but I am going to kind of focus on it for a time and then move on a little bit and then kind of finish it. If I remember my plan correctly. It's in my notes. It's just been, I think, about a month and a half between the end of my test run and the start of my recording for this Let's Play. Part of it was due to the massive amount of work, and the other is honestly the combat system, as you might be able to tell from what we've done so far. It's not the most involved, and so it's not the most entertaining thing. It doesn't kind of keep your interest as well as other combat systems. And here's that kid again. Talking to this guy will just try to get you into the tournament, which you can't do if you don't have the thing. But yeah, even though it's not the most interesting combat system in the world, there's a lot of other things in this game that do draw my attention to it. It's just when I get to the end of the game and all there is left to do is combat, that's when I start to burn out.
I feel like I could run forever.
But I've also been burning out on a lot of games lately. Like I loved Final Fantasy VII Rebirth, but I burnt out on that like by about Chapter 9. Gone Gaga, that area just, it took everything away. I just had no patience for that area. It's not fun. You can't find anything. You're looking at a map. You're half an inch away on the map, and then you cannot get to this location. You have to go away, like way far away, and pick the right bouncing thing with a chocoball. I hate that area. I absolutely hate it.
Don't we have to hurry?
I love the music when we get there. And then I heard it on loop for about 10 hours while I explored the entire area and did all the quests. I got sick of it. Badly. It got to the point where I had to mute the thing to finish off the area. I just couldn't. I couldn't do it anymore. Anyway, we're getting way off topic. I'm not gonna go trigger the cutscene, but we will explore what's left of this area. Did I get all the treasure chests?
On the home planet.
Good for you. Let's grab what's left in this area, and then we'll call it a day. We already talked to you. What do you guys have to say? Now, did I get... I did get those, I think. I'll have to go back and double check. I'm thinking I might have missed a couple of chests. Space pirate ships are awesome. Well, I've got a fan.
Be careful. I sense something strange.
Why are you sensing something strange? Again, we're still in town. All right. Silas Young over here. Seems to be a lot of talk about Mio. Apparently she or he or it is the most famous whatever it is on the entire planet. I don't know why it's in all capitals. Hey, I think you guys said the same thing, but that's fine.
So many different things flying around.
You talk about being out with your dad, but you're by yourself. Okay, you say so. People are going to jail for hardly doing anything at all. Seems excessive, huh? All right. Ah, there is somebody over here. Damn you, draw distance. There we go. We found the other person that was supposed to meet up with his girlfriend. She is down there at the fountain, and there is no quest in this game to hook them up. So, at least not as far as I know. Spooky spires are called the Gladius
The
Towers.
Zerard cityscape. It always brings back the
I'm assuming they're referring to that thing over there in the background that's shaded mist. That would be my guess. Not supposed to go into the towers. I'm assuming you're talking about the same towers that we just heard about. I guess I didn't need to buy the gum.
So this is the planet Filio and the others yearn for.
Okay. Oh, another person. Something happened at the Galaxy Corporation. Well, that's where we're supposed to go next. That's unfortunate. Wonder what's happened up here. I already talked. What else is up here?
Keep going.
One more person to talk to. Oh, apparently they're going after the tourists. 2 more people. There's so many NPCs in this game. Oh, the prison's got a lot of strange tales. Interesting. I don't know why you would want to talk about that, but okay. Anyway, that's pretty much all the time we have for today. Next time we'll actually go into the Galaxy Corporation and figure out what is going on there, and I will double check to make sure I got the treasure chest that I think I may have missed. But yeah, that's all for this one.
where this is.
And I'll see you guys next time.